What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Big Bang Network. And today I have a very special Earth Nerd review for today because this is the first Earth Nerd live video now. Earth Nerd will be permanently moving over to the Big Bang Network. Earth Nerd is no longer its own channel. I just felt like it would be much easier if I just moved it over to the Big Bang Network so I could focus on the Big Bang Network full time and not have to worry about all this stuff. So Big Bang Network is now the host of Earth Nerd, and Earth Nerd is back. We will be doing, I will be doing videos about Earth Nerd, not every day, but like pretty frequently here on the Big Bang Network. Like if you watch Infinite Attitude, Ryder Mitchell's channel, it'll be kind of like that. I upload every like other day, maybe every 3 days or something like that. So that's basically the update on that. But this is Milo Murphy's Law episodes 1 and 2 review. Now, you guys are probably wondering, wait, what? The show doesn't come out till like October 3rd or something. How have you already watched the show? Like if it hasn't came out yet? Well, pretty much it came out on iTunes. By the way, you can watch it for free on iTunes, which is sweet. And then it's also on this website called Kiss Cartoon. It has pretty much every cartoon you could ever think of. So yeah, if you want to watch Milo's Murphy Law, that's how you can do it. So, God, I love this show, man. This show, I mean, the one thing I will say about Milo's Murphy Law is that it did make me miss Phineas and Ferb even more than I already did. Because if you guys, well, you guys probably don't know this because I don't really talk about cartoons that much. But I was a huge Phineas and Ferb fan. Like I remember whenever it first aired, Phineas and Ferb, and I don't know, it just brings back the memories. And now we got this new show, Milo's Murphy's Law, and it's kind of like a Phineas and Ferb spin-off. So yeah, this show, it's so good, man. It's honestly, gosh, it is amazing. It is just oh man. So basically, Milo Murphy's Law is about Milo Murphy. He basically is a huge jinx, right? And so basically he meets this kid named Zach, and Zach is like the new kid. I think his name is Zach. I hope his name is Zach. I'm looking this up. But he meets Zach, and basically the first episode is they're trying to get to school, right? But let's see here. But they're trying to get to school, right? And then there's these bets being placed on whether they will make it to school or not, which I find pretty funny. Because nobody thinks they'll make it to school because Milo Murphy is always late to class because he's so unlucky. He can just never make it to class. And so, yeah, his name is Zach. And so, yeah, and so Melissa, played by Sabrina Carpenter, if you guys know Sabrina Carpenter, if you watch the Disney Channel, she plays as Maya on Girl Meets World. Oh, and by the way, Milo Murphy is played by Al Yankovic. That's right, or Yankovic, or however the heck you pronounce it. And then Zach is played by Mackay Curtis. And so, yeah, that's fun. And so, yeah, basically they're getting these bets placed to where they will make it to school or not, Milo and Zach. And basically all this bad stuff happens. Like there's this like huge like cylinder just like falling from the sky, and they gotta run away from it. Then they go get chased by wolves, and then they knock over a tree with a beehive, and the beehive lands on the wolf, and then the wolf with the beehive chases Milo and Zach. It's just in freaking insane. And then while this is happening, Melissa is still placing bets on the bus whether Milo and Zach will make it to school. And eventually, after they get out of the woods and stuff, they get out, but then they get abducted by aliens. Like Like, this show is like too crazy, man. It is in freaking insane. But yes, they get abducted by freaking aliens, right? And then the aliens basically let them go, and then they are able to basically get to school. Like, they teleport them down to school, and then they're like, oh no, I lost my lunch, and basically all the kids who lost the bet just like place everything on Milo's desk, and including like a vitamin. I don't know. There's some vitamin joke in there. I don't know, but yeah, that was hilarious. And then there was even a second episode. So basically, the class is going on a field trip, and basically they got to get up on the subway, and then I think Bradley, he's kind of Milo's like arch nemesis. And get this, Bradley is played by Vincent Martella. Now, if you don't recognize that name for some reason, Vincent Martella played as Phineas in Phineas and Ferb, so that is really, really cool. So he's basically like, oh, everybody, Milo's always gets the attention, blah, 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 and stuff. And so, and there's also this other guy named Mort, I think, and he is played, Mort. And Mort is played by, let me see, Greg Kipes or Sipes, maybe, I don't know. But he's basically, he's a bigger guy, you know. I think he's friends with Bradley. So that's pretty cool. And so basically on the subway, both Milo, Zach, and Melissa, like, their subway gets detached because, you know, Milo's jinxed, right? And so basically their subway gets detached. It goes off the wrong track, and then it goes into an under destruction thing, and then they're like, oh, hey, they finally get onto the ground, and like, oh, at least we're on the ground, but they land on some wood, and then they fall through the wood, and then they go off, literally off rails. The subway starts tumbling, and then they find this underground society. And this show is just too weird, man. This show, I'm telling you. But yeah, they find this underground society, right? And then they meet up with the underground society, and basically, there's this guy trying to call them the leader or something, and then they gotta try and get out. Well, that's when Milo's dog, Doji or Doji, or I think it's Doji or Dioshi or something like that. I don't really know how to pronounce it yet, but he was in the first episode too. But he's basically Milo's dog, kind of like the Perry the Platypus character. He's played by D. Bradley Baker, who played as Perry the Platypus. So yeah, we've got some returning cast members from Phineas and Ferb as well. So there's definitely that Phineas and Ferb vibe there, because again, it's made by the same creators and stuff. So yeah, so basically Dioji gets them out of there, and then Bradley's just like, oh wait, yeah. So the subway comes crashing into the museum that they're having a field trip in, and basically Bradley's like, see, look, attention. Like, all he gets is attention, and then like a rib cage falls on his head, and yeah. So honestly, this show's almost too good, man. It's just, it is just, God, I love the show, because again, it's made by the same people who made Phineas and Ferb, and so basically you got this mix of Phineas and Ferb, but again, it's not trying to be too much like Phineas and Ferb. It's also trying to be its own show, and I really appreciate that as well. And I really hope we get to see like a Phineas and Ferb crossover here soon, eventually. So yeah, I'm really, really loving the show so far. It is hilarious, and I really, really enjoy what they are doing here. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about Milo's Murphy Law. Do you wish they would do like a Phineas and Ferb crossover? Do you think this is going to be the next big cartoon for Disney and Disney XD and all that stuff? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching the Big Bang Network. I've got so much stuff coming out today, so stay tuned. I still might have 2 more videos coming out today. That's right, 2 more videos. This might be a triple upload today. I don't know, but we're definitely having the Super Rangers Toku podcast tonight with the new member of the Big Bang Network and the new co-host of the show. And then after that, we might be relaunching a new podcast. Well, it was kind of something we had before, but hopefully we can get that all worked out. And that will be hosted by me, Alex, and AJ from here at the Big Bang Network. So, yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more Milo Murphy's Law videos, definitely let me know as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.